What's popping? What's going on? So we are back. We are in with another race week live qualifying watch. All right. So, like I always say, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, no matter where you are in the world. Thanks for joining Wolfpack Performance Talk Podcast, F1 Minute, home of the hottest live talk show on the planet. Paul already jumping us off with a super chat. What's up, fam? Hope y'all have a great weekend. Peace and love, my friends. Peace and love to you too, Paul, one of our VIP members and heavily supported member in the community. So listen, this is the way things are going to roll, okay? We're going to have kickback quality. I'm not going to show you the questions, all right? But I got the kickback quality question. The way this thing works is if you didn't see the trailer, we will ask questions throughout qualifying. You have to answer with a super chat, and you need to be fast, okay? It doesn't matter when you start. It's the first person to three, so we can have an 8-10-way split on three. But the thing is, whoever wins tomorrow during the live race highlights for a finale lap, you will be able to spend for a $25 or $50 gift card. We're going to ask these questions throughout qualifying, so stick with us. I do have the honey buns on deck, as well as this. We're going to go over updates later on today. So come back later on today. Join us after qualifying. I'm going to have a video. We're going to go over some updates, talk about those things between each other. Tell me what you think about the cars, the teams, the drivers, whatever you want to talk about. We'll have another video later on today doing that. As well as today, we're going to go over some documents that have been coming out as far as the FIA and fines, because that is crazy. So I'm going to get ready. Qualifying is about to start. You know, we got some time, but it's going to be starting soon. So while we're waiting for them to start, what we're going to do is we're going to start going over some information as far as PUEs, restricted number components, all that type of stuff. So today, like, quality watch here is a combination of things, okay? And they haven't started yet. Trust me, I will start, and we will have a timing sheet up so you can see the times and all those things. You know, search sectors, tires, all that stuff. So we're going to have a good time today. Stick with us. Get live in the comment section. Get live in the live chat. Also, we do have a new VIP member, new VIP box. So we do have a new VIP member that will be presented on tomorrow, Sunday. We have a new VIP member that's going to be presented. Be here to congratulate them, because I will ask them to be here to congratulate you when you get your VIP moment, all right? So I'm going to show you. We're going to get the boards up, get that all timing, get the tracker in. Matter of fact, let me pop out the live chat so I don't miss anybody's super chats, or I don't miss anybody's questions via chat or super stickers, any of that stuff. So let me pop that out, get that closed down. Let me get my board set up so I can get all my communication things done. I can see what people are talking about. Sylvia Witt Kelly, Race X210, Mary Beanie, Galacticus, all those guys, Blue Diva, are known to help you in the chat if you do have some questions. So if there are some questions, definitely feel free to hit them up on that. So let me go ahead and get our timing board up real quick. Bow, there we go on that. And then I will show you that I'm not playing around. We will indeed have this thing going like it should. And I'm going to bring in some extra information, because we like to see like some speed trap information too, right? We want to know what how fast these cars are going through there. So we're going to have a little speed trap information as well. So be prepared for that. And I'm only concerned about like the top, like, let's say the top four, right? Top four. I'm not concerned about anybody beyond the top four. Like, anybody outside the top four, at that point in time, it's really not even worth it for us to pay attention to that. We want to know the fastest. So I think like the top four are where we probably should be when it comes to that. So let me lock that in and get the speed trap board up for you all on that. And then we're about to get rocking and rolling, man. This is about to be a good one, I do believe. we're going to have a good time. So bow. So we got that. So here you go. I'm not playing. Boom. So as you see right now, cars are in neutral. Nobody's running like RPM. Well, we got Leclerc, Ferrari's running some RPMs. Albon at Williams running RPMs. K-Mag's running RPMs. So mainly they got those cars started up, getting those cars together. So as qualifying gets on the way and on the road, we will see how those things do go. Also, like, let's just go over this. Williams not starting off the best. Usually up until this time, it's been Logan running kind of ragged and crazy, but Albon happened to go ahead and pop that wall. So that did happen with Williams, but fortunately they were able to go ahead and get that car back together before things got really, really crazy. And they ended up missing a lot. Luckily, I don't think it ruined the drive shaft, but he did go back out and then have to come back in. So that was a concern and a situation and probably could be an issue. We also saw some things with Max out on track in free practice, not liking the initial setup of that RB19, complaining about it. And also got a little dicey with his engineer, right? His engineer like, yo, Max, I'm just giving you extra information about times. There's nothing we could do about the car until you get in here. But, hey, feel how you feel. Will Will is in, 3-time winner of Kickback Quality Trivia Games. Will says, what's up, fam? Quality Kickback, let's go. Alonzo Sargent, P17, P. Ashley, P. Oh, you throwing shade, bro. You throwing shade. He's my Sargy. All right, hey, I'm telling you, I'm with Pia all the way. Pia all the way. We're going to see what Logan Sargent does today, man. I'm telling you, Pia been on the roll, so I'm not even, don't doubt my bro. Don't doubt my boy, man. Pia going to do his thing, all right? We got a couple of more cars starting up. We got Stroll's car over at Aston Martin is now starting up, and that car is gaining a little bit of RPM, so we'll see what's going on in that garage soon. But matter of fact, let's go ahead and while we're waiting, let's go ahead and go over some updated information that's going on right now that I like to go ahead and cover. So let's go over this. All right, we have right here our power unit. Oh no, we got restricted number components right now up here for you. So as you can see, restricted. Matter of fact, let me make sure this is the right board, because no, this is not the right board. That's wrong. Like, I don't know what the hell happened there. So let me add the right file, because that is not correct. Let me go to Monaco. That is Miami. So let me go ahead and get the Monaco boards up for you. Boom, boom, boom. Bow. So boom, there we go. All right, so now we are running the right boards. Let's go ahead and get those out of there, because that's old information we don't need. We only want Monaco. So as you see right here, Monaco power unit usage, we went ahead and deleted everything else, all right, because one, nothing really changed. But the person that definitely is running up against the red stop right there, as you see, is Perez. All right, 3 EC energy stores and 3 control electronics. Uno says, afternoon, everyone. And Twin tuned in on Sky F1. What's up? We tuned in right here at the Wolfpack fam. Big shout out to whoever gave us credit for saying that the channel, the community is awesome. My family members make it, my viewers and subscribers make up the community, so y'all keep it popping. But as we see right there, Perez is going to be running up into some grid place penalties coming really soon. If he's not careful, the exhaust situation, like down there, you got Logan Sargent with 3, but they got like 8 of those. So that's really not a big concern. But where we're starting to see some of the things that are definitely going to pop in is the restricted number components. Max Verstappen already 3 gearbox and cassettes and driveline. And we already know earlier in the season, Max and Red Bull were having a bit of an issue with that area. So it's probably not a surprise that that's going to be happening. And also the bouncing of the car, lowering of the car. I don't know if that's going to be a prolonged or a lingering situation for them, but if it does, Max Verstappen will end up taking situations that may cause him grid penalties. Right now, they're going over the whole situation about Perez crashing or having a wreck in last year's qualifying, which hindered Max from getting pole position, which then they blame Perez. They blamed Perez for the fact saying Perez did it on purpose, only after Max denied and rejected team orders and was told to let Perez go, and he didn't. And then so that situation happened. So that's what they're covering right now. But yeah, right now, and then we got Pierre Gasly at Alpine Renault, and that driver pairing has not really bared really great fruit for that team. I don't think it was the best decision for them. Gasly hasn't really shown me that anything he's done has been super to the point where he was just going to take this team to the next level. But he also indeed is looking at running into some problems there when it comes to the restricted number components. Okay, so that right there is our update going for the big slide. And right now I'm showing you nothing right now is going on. We have 18 minutes on the clock. We are not running the sprint format. Remember, sprint format goes, I think, was 15, 12, 10 or something like that. But we're going to be in traditional format today. So 18 minutes on the clock for these teams to try to do the best they can. As you also see, winds are due west, 22.9 kilometers an hour. Track temp is 49 Celsius, air temp is 24.7 Celsius, and humidity is at 42%. Pressure is at 1016.5, and there is no rain right now in the sky. So right now, weather is looking good. They're going to have to watch out for that wind. 2.9 kilometers an hour is not bad, but if it kicks up, trust me, drivers are going to start reporting that, especially as cars start offloading and wind is able to get up under there. And now we can go ahead and let's shift back over here because there are some pictures that we can look at while qualifying is going to get on the way. Nobody is qualifying just yet. Kickback trivia usually starts. OG Zilla just blessed 5 people with Wolfpack memberships. Let's see who those 5 lucky people are. Okay, we got EJ Norris, you just got blessed. Richard, you just got blessed. Tom, you just got blessed. Raucus, which has been on the channel forever, you just got blessed. And Sammy Head, you just got blessed with a Wolfpack membership, courtesy of OG Zilla. OG Zilla, man, I need you here. I need you here Sunday. I need you here tomorrow for Finale Lap. Big shout out OG Zilla blessing 5 people with Wolfpack memberships. Big shout out to OG Zilla. Once again, EJ, Richard, Tom, Raucus, Sammy, it is your responsibility to carry this membership beyond a month. Get into the Discord group ASAP so you can go ahead and politic with your fam and get onto some good stuff. Right now, we're about to get into qualifying, so definitely you want to do that. Also, Derwin Hill says, hey, Jay, what are your thoughts on how Lewis Hamilton's car was removed off track? Man, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, let's go into that, bro. Let's go into that because I do have some thoughts on that. As we see, I'm pretty sure I got an image of that somewhere in here. Where is that? I'm pretty sure I got an image of that. If I don't have an image of that, something's wrong. I got to have an image of that. Oh, there it is right here. Yeah, right there. That, to me, is a problem, okay? And this is why I'm going to say it's a problem. And I don't think that what they did was the best situation for not only the team, and they definitely had the opportunity to do so, is because at that point in time when Lewis Hamilton wrecked the W14B, it was red flagged, and pretty much that the rest of the session was going to be canceled. I think that they should have given the team the opportunity to get the tow truck around there since it was going to be canceled anyway. There weren't going to be any more runs. Get the tow truck around there and let Merck cover up that car, put it on a flatbed, and bring it back. I think how they lifted that car up, one, it was swinging crazy. Okay, so I don't know what could have happened with the straps. Imagine if the W14B came loose and it just dropped. Like, it would have been crazy a problem. I don't think that was the best thing to do right there. Everybody knows that Mercedes just came out with these major updates. You red flagged the session FP3. They're not going to continue the session. Listen, just bring the tow truck around. Let Mercedes get this car, hide any intellectual property or designs they have, and get the car back to the pits. I really wasn't, I wouldn't have been feeling that way they did that with any team, because all teams are trying to keep, their information and their tips and their tricks to themselves. And teams don't like when photographers are able to get up under the car and just take obscene amount of photos and pictures. So I do think that they could have did a bit better with affording Mercedes or any team in that situation the courtesy of collecting that car in the most private manner available, and they didn't do that. So that's how I feel about that. I don't think that was a good situation or a good deal. So let's go over this because nobody's qualifying yet. Let's talk about these fines, yo. People racking up some major fines right now, y'all. Major fines. Let's go over that, all right? So I got that right here, and we're going to transition over. So we're talking about right now. Look at this. We're talking about right now. They are not playing, okay? So we got pit lane speeding fines for real, okay? And it would seem that Joe he's cool with racking them up. Joe racked up 4 fines total, 4 times. Okay, so on average, I think it was only $400, okay, $400 worth of fines, I believe, unless he has one more out there, I don't know. So with this one, he's only 1 kilometer over an hour, okay? That is what it is. But then we come again, here's Logan Sargent over 0.1 getting fined 100. Matter of fact, let me go over the financial portion, €100, all right, for Joe. And then we have Logan Sargent, which is Will's boy collecting pit fines over here. Will, what's up, bro? Your boy over here collecting pit fines. Y'all don't have money to be giving away to the FIA. Y'all need to put it in the FW45. Am I playing? No, I'm not playing. So right here, we got we have Logan Sargent, €100 for 0.1 kilometers over. Then we have Joe for 2.5 kilometers an hour. Now he gets another fine, €300. So really, Joe probably is like 600. So he probably ended up paying the most. All right. So right there, 2.5, €300 for that one. Then here we go. George Russell going ahead and collecting one for 0.2 kilometers over an hour, €100 for that. So the FIA is just trying to collect that check. They trying to get that money. By the way, we still got time. No cars on track. We still got 18 minutes on the clock. So there we go. Russell collecting paying €100. Joe again, 0.2 kilometers an hour. This is in practice 3. He gets another €100 added to that. And then here we go. Lewis Hamilton bringing in, that real bag for the penalties, going 5.5 kilometers over. Cars are starting to line up at the pit lane exit. All right. So we're about to get into that. So yeah, they definitely, we're racking up some fines. FIA are definitely trying to get that check. And as you see, we got driver movement. Remember, kickback quality is going to start in between Q1, Q2. Let's 4:30 says quality time. Let's go. Shout out Jay and Wolfpack fam. Shout out to you. So yeah, we about to get crazy on this. So as you see, we got these cars ranking up. Now what we do, we will go back and forth as times change. Will I Am says Logan had to show off his fastest pace to the paddock. Past member laugh out. Oh, sound of the police. Gotta make the quota. Hey, that's a fact, man. FIA gonna rack it up. They gonna go ahead and do what they gotta do. That's for real. They damn sure gonna do that to you. So also, let's go ahead. We'll go back here, update photos. We will flip back and forth. These will be our 2 screens. We'll go back and forth in between as cars change. Right now, Norris, nothing matters right now. 17 minutes on the clock. We're just starting off. By the way, I do have my honey bun on deck because I get pretty excited. When I get excited, I get hungry. So I got my honey bun on deck. But like I was saying, in regards to this image that you see right there, I do think that they could have did a bit better, allowing Mercedes to get that car back to the pit with a little bit more privacy, but they didn't. Ferrari looks like they're going out on track. So listen, Ferrari right now have a little bit of pressure and some shine on them. OG Zilla says, let's go, Lewis, it's hammer time. That was very unfortunate, but it happens to even the best. Lewis Hamilton is not immune to wrecking a car, but he did wreck the car in the safest way possible to not create a lot of damage. Because if you would imagine rear wheels would have came around, made contact, we're talking about drive line issues and the whole other thing. Paul says, I think it should be a warning until you get to 1 kilometer an hour. 0.2 seems a little petty. Paul, you got a good point, bro. You do have a very good point. I think that is true. Right now, very temporarily, Logan Sargent at the top of the charts, and I got to give that a shout-out because my boy Will, we got a rookie battle going on. He got Logan, I got Pia, and I told you it was temporary, and it was temporary at that. Logan is no longer at the top of the charts, but he got to visit that for a moment, just like Gasly is now. That ain't going to last forever. Trust me on that. We're going to be waiting to see who's going to be on these hot laps, who's going to be coming around with the fastest sectors. We purple sectors, don't forget, get your purple sector hats. All right, get your purple sector shirts. All that merch is available at the Wolfpack WPP swag store. Also, don't forget to join us for F1 Minute here live on Monday nights at 8:30 p.m. We will be here live, okay? So join us for that. Matter of fact, you can get your shirt and you can get your hat pinning those products right there. So you can check that out at the swag store if you like. Pick up some of that collection and that merch. It might change next season. I don't know. All right, so here we go. Right now, Norris at the tops. McLaren running that Triple Crown livery. Pia goes to 11th. Logan Sargent is still in front of him at 10th. I don't think that's going to be long. I think Pia going to go ahead and collect some up. But remember, McLaren still having their issues. Also, right here, a good image that just popped up. The cannon area and diffuser area of the W14 changing from the W14B. There goes some Williams action right there for you. Albon this time, not Sargent. So Sargent right now is looking good. Williams has been more strong than they were last season. So I'm really kind of crediting them for their increase in progress as far as the team, because Williams has gone through a lot of trouble. All right. They've had a lot of situations, and it would be good to see them come up back to the top, the cream rise to the top. All right. So nothing major going on right now, especially when you got Ocon, Bottas, Joe, Sonoda, De Vries at the top. That's going to be interesting to see where De Vries and Yuki sit, because De Vries has been underperforming right now. Will Lewis Hamilton out on his lap, trying to see what he's about to lay down right now. We want to see what this W14B can do. Everybody had laying some sparks down. I like it. I'm from America. I like fireworks. All right, we got Ocon at top. It's not going to last long. These drivers have been pushing the limits, and with pushing the limits, Carlos ended up killing the front suspension of that car. Lewis Hamilton ended up putting the front end of his car into the wall. Charles giving feedback. So it's been crazy. Max Verstappen, you already know what's going to be happening. Max Verstappen is going to run to the top of the charts in that RB19, fastest car on the grid. I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to beat that car. That car is going to run away this season. So I don't expect to see anything different. Perez running up number 2. Basically, those drivers have been battling each other this entire season. All right. So right now we're trying to see who's going to be that profound number 2 team. Is it going to be Mercedes or is it going to be Aston Martin? Could it quite possibly be Ferrari? Maybe. But right now I could tell you this, the 5 drivers in danger of making it, and it is a long time. I got P up there at 11 and Logan Sargent at 18th. What's up now, Will? What's up now, bro? I'm saying, it was short-lived. P and 11, 7 spots separating him. Lewis Hamilton going to 11th. That's not what a lot of Mercedes fans want to see. I know that. Russell in 7th. Right now, Stroll popping up to 3 into Aston Martin. There you go, so you can view it for yourself. Alonso's telling him, hold on, young boy. I got the reins. I got the things. I got them. I'm telling you, Alonso running up P3 right now. Alonso feeling very confident coming into this race weekend, feeling like he indeed could walk away with a race win this race weekend. Now, let me tell you this. If Alonso does do that, then he beats Lewis Hamilton, and I know people are going to be excited about that, the people that don't like Lewis Hamilton. He will beat Lewis Hamilton to the record to be the first driver outside above 300 GPs to get a race win. Right now, active on the grid, Alonso and Hamilton himself have the ability to do that. We're not counting anybody else, right? So, yeah, that is what's going to be happening. So there goes some other shots of that Mercedes up there. Right now, AlphaTauri coming down, Verstappen, Perez, Alonso, Stroll. So right now we got a Red Bull, Aston Martin party at the top, very fragmented. We got Sainz all the way back in 17th. We got Russell at 8th, Hamilton at 12th. K-Mag and Hulk just got pushed together at 11 and 12. Bottas made a better run. And right now, Gasly coming up to 5th. So I'm telling you, we got some movement right now, but it's still early. This is Q1. Q1 ain't we got a spin out. We got a yellow flag. Oh, that's going to be very reminiscent. Who is that spinning out on track? Perez. Oh, my gosh, Perez. There we go again. It is crazy. Like, it is deja vu. Yellow flag come out. Perez on track, not moving at all right now. Perez sinking down the chart. Oh, my goodness. Perez, damn. So, listen, I guess they got to stop blaming him for last season on purpose. Maybe Monaco and Perez don't get along in qualifying. But the thing about this is not going to suit. So, we're running up these red flags this season. This is not going to suit Perez well running in Monaco because although the RP19 has an enormous Paul says Perez wrecked. Big shout out, fam, for letting us know that. It's crazy. Although the RB19 has a high amount of speed, Monaco does not facilitate a lot of overtaking. It just doesn't. Okay, so with that being the case, Perez is going to have very small opportunity to make up for the mistake right here that likely will put him in the 20th spot, depending on what they have to do to that car. Like, we already talked about this, right? We already talked about it. Now, the good thing for Perez, seeing that if this is the case, is that Perez does not exceed right now. I think they gave him one extra one, but the way he wrecked that car, he could indeed have impacted his drive line, his transmission, okay? All of that, okay? So right now we're going to be seeing if he's going to end up having to pick up one of these units. And if so, we don't know if that's going to lend him. That was, my gosh, Perez came into that corner hard. I'm telling you, I do not believe there will not be any driveline issues with that RB19. Now, I'm not even going to say because that was a softer wall than not. He clearly banged it up. So I'm really thinking that they're going to probably have some driveline issues for real. I don't think they're getting away from that. If they get away from that with that type of impact at the rear of the car and the way it horizontally impacted with that wheel pushing that drive shaft, I would be shocked. I would be utterly like, wow, like what is Red Bull making their car out of? But he hit that wall hard. And there we go. Here's the crane jacking that car all the way up in the air for everybody to see. And we get a good T-cam view of the skyline of Monaco. Could they not have given Red Bull just where's the tow truck right now? But I guess Monaco's like, we don't give a damn. We're going to get these cars off track because we're trying to get these events on the way. So we're not waiting for tow trucks. But was there nowhere to push it off? It looks like there was somewhere to push it off right there. But then again, with the impact that just happened, maybe there's maybe pushing it off was not going to be an option. Wildcat says, get cameras, put Red Bull floor for all to see. I already have images of Red Bull's floor, and I might be posting them, but these images might be better. And we're also going to see images of the W14B, so I might post later on images of that floor compared to Mercedes floor. Right now, all drivers return back to the pits. Paul says that was definitely a hard hit. Glad he's okay. The car has to have some major damage. Paul, I'm with you on that, brother. I believe that car is going to have some major damage. That was a very hard horizontal hit, a side impact, let's just say that. So, yeah, OG Zilla says Perez taking back to the grid penalty. He going over his parts allocation. Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's definitely going to do that. We got to see like what all is going to be replaced. I'll keep an eye out for that, and maybe on the update video that's to come later today, we'll discuss where that puts Perez as far as grid penalties, if he does happen to inflict some grid penalties due to that impact. The mechanic says time to take pics of Red Bull 4. Monaco gotta go. Listen, we talked about this too, right? I said this in the Wolves Den meet we had yesterday. Monaco, I believe, is going to prove itself null and void. Monaco is going to prove itself out of date. And I do believe this. Like, it's going to, at this point in time, with all these cars, with these way these cars are growing, the way they're getting bigger, Monaco is going to become more of a hazard instead of its nostalgia just being wowed by stars and everything that happen to come. It's going to be a problem. And all right, so we got somebody else. Malachi says, make sure y'all get the down floor. They going to get pictures, Malachi. Believe that. Wiry Supreme, what's up, bro? Expect the whole grid to bring a new floor update next week. Man, Monaco might do that, huh? Monaco might cause the entire grid to, like, do floor updates, man. It's crazy. We had Nico from Haas lose a wheel. We had Albon crash it out. Similar fashion to what Perez just did, not as rough and hard. We have what we got? We got Perez now. We had Lewis Hamilton. Monaco is proven to be, I mean, we had hella flags in F2. Monaco, I'm telling you, is going to prove itself that they need to get the track off the record, off the calendar until they can make the updates. Right now, I'm going to show you as well. Right now, the 5 drivers in fear of not making it are Hamilton, De Vries, Sargent, Sainz, and Albon. Yo, Will, is Sargent. Oh, and Pia up at 2. Pia and Lando Norris up at 2 right now. Williams looking like they might not make it out of Q1, but I hope they do. And Sainz is sinking back even further. Now, Lewis Hamilton addressed the whole, rumored situation about him possibly being offered by Ferrari or going to Ferrari. Now, I will say this. He didn't say that it indeed was, completely hogwash, but he did say people like to make up things during the break, and he called out one of the journalists that happened to be in the room and said they were one of the people that did this, and we also talked to it, and Charles was asked a question about how he would feel if Lewis Hamilton was his teammate. Charles gave a very good, upstanding, and complimenting answer, but did mention he's happy with Sainz, and I don't know how happy he is with Sainz, because Sainz has definitely, since his 5-second penalty and 2-point license allocation, has been sinking back. He hasn't really done well since then. He's sinked back. He's at 19, and if Sainz doesn't make it out of Q1, I mean, that ain't great. That's not a good situation at all. So we'll be looking to see what happens. I also want to know if Charles is going to be able to make pole here. It's his home track. I think other than Ayrton Senna, that he'll be one of 2, maybe 3 drivers to do that back-to-back-to-back. So I know he's going for that. But more than that, I want to see Charles get a race win. Damn it. Where's that? Charles needs a race win, like, for real. He does. Hamilton needs one too, but Charles needs one. Definitely. I don't know if the W14 is all together yet, but if Hamilton gets one, it's crazy. So remember the rules for kickback quali. Please remember the rules for kickback quali, all right? Kickback quali, you have to answer with a super chat. You need to be fast. First person to 3 will win. That person tomorrow on the live race highlight show will be spinning for a $25 or $50 gift card. Paul says, unfortunately, this race is all about qualifying. It's more of a parade for the race. That's true. Paul is not lying to y'all. Also, he says, not many passing opportunities. It's not scratch Monaco or update the track to today's standards. Paul makes crucial points, And we got to remember, Stefano Domenicali spoke to this, that he was not going to keep circuits on the calendar just because of nostalgia, that indeed these circuits would have to update their resume and prove that they should be on the calendar because they can afford and they can host the race in this era with these cars. So Monaco, I told you, is gonna prove that it shouldn't be there. So there's some flow viz, and I would like to talk to that. Flow viz all over the Aston Martin. Why didn't I see a lot of flow viz on the W14? Is Mercedes that confident about the design that they don't need to collect that information? Are they trying to be that secretive about the car? Well, that secret's out of the bag because your car just got lifted into the sky. So your floor, if that's where all the good stuff was, it's on display, okay? Nobody's going to be worried about copying Mercedes right now, though, anyway, because they haven't proven that the pace is just, like, wowing. They just proved that they adapted more of a conventional concept and that it showed that it probably will be a more stable platform in order for them to build off of. But it hasn't been proven yet that their design is going to start everything going crazy. So we got a minute and 30 seconds before Q1 starts up, and we have 11 minutes left in Q1. So indeed a longer Q1 session than we would have had Perez not decided to remind us of what happened last season, which his incident last season was far less damaging than his incident right here. And it's it's crazy because Perez is the street king and we're at a street circuit. Like, he's the street king, Minister of Defense, street king. We're at a street circuit, and I'm very surprised to see him pull that. But then again, I guess an incident's an incident. Either way it goes, and it looked like him coming offline to avoid. Is that his teammate? Is that some get back from? No, like he's not avoiding anything. Like, you have an Alpine car coming out of the pits, and yeah, he just brought weight. I don't know if he took his eye off of it and misjudged the corner or what, but that was crazy. Like, that was crazy for him to do. Like, that was almost Charles S. That's like Charles S. So, yeah, that car is done. Perez is done, and his mechanics are looking like, yo, bro, you just gave us a lot of work to do. He just gave them a lot of work to do, and he gave them a lot of uncertainties. Like, they have a lot of concerns right now, even if they get that car back together by the time the race. Is the car going to be suitable to run the race? And right there, Perez just possibly crippled his own driver championship campaign. He needed to do everything he could to stay back on track with Max and make it happen. Right here, we got cars running on track. We do have the clock running. And right now we got the McLaren Triple Crown livery drivers up front for the time being. We still have cars in the pit getting ready to roll out. So we'll see what's going to happen there. Nothing really majorly changing there, so we're not having to worry about that. Also, we can and will go over some more of this. So if you didn't see the restricted number components allocations, there you go, as well as the power unit usage things. There you go there. So right now, Perez, we just talked about Perez, right? We just talked about him. So Perez not doing himself any favor in his power unit allocations either. So I'm going to be real interested to see if Perez ends up taking a penalty. So we will find out if that happens later on. Like I said, I'm probably going to do an update video. So with that update video, we'll cover any later news with that. We got 10:10, 10:09 on the clock as we sit right now. Nothing is really changing. Nobody's on a hot lap right now. So we can just calm it down. Also, I got my honey bun. I don't know if you got your honey bun. What are y'all eating for snacks? What are y'all eating for snacks right now? I have to have something. I go crazy. I get excited. Galactic says Perez just overcooked the turn. No runoff. Right. Yeah, he did. You're right, Galacticus. You're exactly right. Big shout out to you. Right about that. On board with Lewis Hamilton right now with the cam. And we're going to, hopefully Lewis does not wreck it. Hopefully nobody else wrecks, because this could make for a long qualifying event overall. If somebody else wrecks, they're going to red flag it right away. But good thing, Monaco's been pretty good at getting the cars off track. I'm just not a fit. Woo! Lewis Hamilton on one. Lewis Hamilton on right now with the softs, comes around that damn same turn. Perez just let it go, and he collects it well and gets up through that S section. So that's looking hot. We're about to see what his time is going to be. Where will he go on the chart? Right now, he is one of 5 drivers that is looking like not to make it out of Q1. If they don't make it out of Q1, that would be a horrible situation. But I mean, I guess not too horrible since Monaco is not the best place to bring updates. And they have a new platform trying to learn that car on a track that definitely is not very friendly to drivers, as we've seen for Perez, Nico, Albon, and many others. Right now, Hamilton's still in 16th. We're going to see what happens when he comes across that line. Russell sinks back to 13th. Norris and Pia are living a best life only temporarily, I believe, at the top at 1 and 2. If we were to end qualifying like that, I would be highly surprised. I would go play the lottery today. Albon laying down what looks like purple sectors going back to the top, separating himself from Logan Sargent. We'll see how that keeps going. As you see right there, Albon, boom, going to the top of those charts. Here we go, fastest sector for Albon, like that. I love it. And right there, we got trap speeds. Right now, as you see, the Williams car having a faster trap speed in sector 2, 204 kilometers an hour, and Sargent in the finish line, 272 kilometers an hour. But Max Verstappen in the trap speeds at 283 kilometers an hour. So that is nice. So we want to see what this, what is this going to do? And Verstappen going to the top of the boards right there. Verstappen going to the top of the boards. Oh, Paul says, I got Oreos, graham crackers, peanut butter cups, great snack. Yo, all of those are fucking classic good snacks, bro. Those are classic good snacks. Verstappen up the top. Russell going to number 2. Russell at number 2. Albon at 3. Bottas at 4. North sticking in at 5. Pia dropping to 7. Sainz kicking up to 6. We got some movement going on in this qualifying. Where is Alonso? Lewis Hamilton crawling out of that damn drop-off zone at number 12, being pushed down by Logan Sargent at number 11. Russell peeping in at number 3 in the new platform, where it seemed like he was struggling very much in free practice with the new car, starting to get a little comfortable with it. Remember, Alonso pops the number 1. Alonso popping the number 1. Yo, Alonso felt very confident. Alonso feels like this weekend is the weekend to get his race win. Is he actually going to do it? Is he going to do it? Verstappen might have something to say about that. Verstappen at number 2. Yuki at number 3. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore. Ocon decided to pop in. Remember, it's early. Let's just be real. When you see some of these drivers popping in, like Ocon, Yuki, De Vries, we know that it's early. Other teams and other drivers that we know that more than likely have some good laps in them are not there. Looks like Lewis Hamilton is going for a swing again. He's going to swing at it again. He's coming down. He's speeding through there. Boom. It is time. He is on his lap. Let's see what Lewis Hamilton is going to do here. Comes through. Ooh, almost. That was very close. That was close as hell to that wall. Lewis is running. We on board with Lewis right now. It's looking crazy. It's looking a lot better than the W14 Alpha, but W14 Bravo is giving him some confidence in Monaco. Even though he put that car into the wall, Lewis is still going to push the envelope. He has to. They need to learn as much about this car as they can, and if that means wrecking it, I'm pretty sure, get the rear end slides around on there. I could tell by the camera angle that was a little bit of rear end slide. That might have sacrificed him a little bit on that lap. We're going to see how it goes, though. Right now, I'm going to show you that we got Alonso, Ocon, Gasly, Verstappen, and Tsunoda in the top 5. Lewis Hamilton is on a hot lap. We're going to see where he ends up on this one. Coming through there, that chicane area where everybody was kind of pretty much clipping it off. Right now, Hamilton not clipping off. You don't want to get a lap time deleted. Pushing it. The Uno says Perez may got distracted by Gasly coming out pits, and that could be true because I thought it was a teammate, but it was Gasly, and he could have. That's why I say he could have took his eye off of that for a second. Hamilton running into a bit of traffic right here, going to be running in the back of somebody, so they're going to need to get out of the way, and he's going to get ready to come across that line. And right there, not really great right there. Not really great. Not really great. What do you think about that? It's not really great, huh? That's not really that great on that lap, huh? You don't like that, do you? Lewis Hamilton right there. So we'll see what y'all think about that lap time that he just pumped in. And yeah, so we're gonna be going for it again, swing for it again. But Verstappen popping to the top right there. Always Verstappen gonna lay a hot lap. Alonso at number 2, Ocon at number 3. What is this? Alpine BW2 Russell at number 4. So right now, at least Lewis Hamilton with the W14B is going to probably give himself some time to extend into Q2. Hopefully, he's still kind of close right there at number 12. It ain't going to take you much to get pushed back down. We got 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in Q1. A little bit of extended time from the red flag we suffered due to Perez reminding us what he could do last season and this season. But fortunately, Max Verstappen was not hindered by that collision. So he will be able to go on and show people where he probably should have been last season, this season. So we'll see. Right now, he's at the top. Purple purple sectors laying it down. You got the purple sectors collection. Get you one of those caps. It is tight like that. All right. So Galactic says everyone on softs for Q1. This is epic. I'm telling you, they laying it down. They are indeed laying it down. Galactic. There's no lie about that. Right now, Leclerc pumping in a nice lap, sitting right there at number 3. Ferrari joining the top 3 party. Stroll getting pushed down to 4. We talked about Stroll as much. If he can add a little bit more to his team and actually help them probably get into like the Constructors Championship, if not like win the Constructors Championship, but hold on to the number 2 spot, because Mercedes is in the hunt for that, and they do usually have 2 drivers that can finish like paired highly, and that's what you need. You need 2 drivers that can finish around each other, and Stroll hasn't been doing that right now, but we'll see what happens in the race. Qualifying is different. Q1 is definitely different. Q2 is where things get a little dicey. Q3 is where we push the chips to the middle of the table and everybody lays it down, and we're trying to see what you really got. We want to see what you're really made of. So that's what's going to happen there. Right there, nothing's changing. Leclerc 3, Alonso 2, and Verstappen 1. If that starts off like that, that could be an epic race. But remember, the RB19 likely is going to run away. Yuki laying down a purple sector there. So the race may be between Charles getting by Alonso and Alonso catching up to Verstappen, if that ever happens, which I doubt it. Like the Red Bull, the RB19 is still the fastest car on track. So we'll see how this goes. And Monaco, again, is not great for qualifying either. Like, it's the smaller, I think it's one of the smallest or shortest tracks. Then it's already very tight. So it's like, yeah, they're running up on top of each other. Like lemons running off the cliff. Like, it's not a great situation for that. So even then, K-Bag popping up to 11, coming out of the danger zone, leaving Hulk right there by himself. Perez has gifted somebody an opportunity to make it out of Q1. Because Perez is stuck in the drop-off zone because he won't be able to continue, somebody is going to be gifted, like somebody was gifted a membership here. Somebody is going to be gifted, and Max Verstappen almost making collision or making contact with that wall, actually does make contact with a wall, and I wonder if that rear tire has been impacted by that. But Max Verstappen indeed makes contact with a wall. A bit of the wall comes off. The tire looked like it had wobbled a small moment there, but I think he's going to be okay to continue. So we'll see if Max Verstappen, Yuki Tsunoda taking over spot 1. Yuki, you are welcome, bro. I am glad to see you there. You deserve to be there. Helmet Marco counted you out. I even counted you out in comparison to Nick DeVries, but you said I am the man at AlphaTauri, and I'm going to remain the man. Yuki popping up, enjoying some of that number 1 pole position life temporarily. It's not going to last long, but we'll see how long it lasts. Congratulations, Yuki. All of Alfa Romeo right now is in the drop-off zone. Hamilton is being saved right now by Perez, permanently being in the drop-off zone for Q1. But Hamilton right now saved by that, because if Perez was not there, Hamilton indeed would be in those 5 drivers that are not going to make it in that drop-off zone. I'm wondering if maybe some repair or something may have happened with the car, and maybe the car doesn't feel right. But Hamilton coming through the tunnel, going, woo, I'm telling you, that light, when you come out of the tunnel, is like, boom, it's like blinding. And that's going to be a lap time deleted, but I'd rather him get a lap time deleted than put that car into the wall. So, yeah. Russell coming around there hot right now. And people, listen, see, this is what I'm saying. Like, they're sacrificing their laps because traffic. I'm almost about to say that if Monaco is going to have qualifying, then they need to do like let Q1, Q2, Q3, like let these drivers go out, boom, run it up, do a warm-up lap, then bow, do your hot lap, come off the track. Maybe 2 or 3, 5 cars out there and let them go in time consent, because this traffic is horrible. And a lot of these drivers are having their lap times impacted by the traffic. And really that is purely attributed to Monaco being the type of circuit that it is, it needs to go. I'm going to keep campaigning for that. We got Yuki literally was at the top of the boards. Now we got Verstappen claiming his rightful place where he's been majority of the season at the top of the board. So we got Yuki and Stroll next, and that's not going to last. Yuki and Stroll at number 2 and 3 is not going to be something that's going to stick. So let's not get too happy about that, but let's be happy for them that they were able to do that. So that's cool to see Yuki and Stroll enjoying some of that top shelf life. We'll see how that goes. Logan Sargent popping to number 12, Pia in 15. That's not doing well for me with the rookie battle with Williams, with Will at Williams, equivocation on words. And right now, Pia drops into the drop-off zone. He has no time left if he's going to end up dropping out of there. P is going to have to get up there. Logan Sargent looking like he may be safe on going to Q2 as he sits right now in 13th, Pia in 16th, Hamilton in 17th. Are things going to change for any one of these drivers? We will see. Right now, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Albon in 1 and 3 out of Q1. That's crazy. That is crazy. Hamilton gets up out of there quick. He goes in at number 7. Lucky number 7. He pops out. Pia pops to number 12. Gets out of there, says poof. Logan Sargent goes down into the drop-off zone. Will somebody bless him and grace him to make it out of there into Q2? We will see. Paul says one shot quali at a time. I'm feeling that, Paul. I'm with that. I'm with you, brother. I think that that's what they should do. I honestly think that's what they should do. Somebody make sure, like, listen, hit like, subscribe to the channel, click the bell so you don't miss any notifications when I go live. Come on, people, support the channel. Hit like and even share the live with somebody so they can come on in and enjoy a good time. It is time for kickback quali to start really soon. As soon as they go ahead, get that clock started. What the hell is this? Yuki Tsunoda literally at number 2, Albon at number 3. Where's Logan Sargent? Have you seen him? Have you seen him? Tell me, have you seen him? Seen him? Will, tell me, have you seen Logan Sargent anywhere? Have you seen Sargi? Has anybody seen Sargi? Oh, that's right. Sargi didn't make it out of Q1. Oh, damn. Logan Sargent is eliminated. Pia making it to Q2. That's my rookie. That's my dog. That's my dog. What's up? So right there, we're going to look right here. Right now, coming out of Q1, we got Verstappen, Tsunoda, Albon, and Stroll, and Sainz in the top 5 positions. Mercedes coupled together, falling just outside of the top 5, but not out of Q1, making it into Q2. Going to give themselves a little bit more time to show us what the W14B can do. And let's start kickback quality trivia. Let's go. So listen, remember, you got to answer with a super chat. Doesn't matter the amount. You got to be fast because somebody's going to get on a button. Right now, you got Will. He's a 3-time winner of kickback quality trivia. He does not play any games. And here's your first question. In which year did Damon Hill win his first Formula One World Driving Championship, and how many does he have? Question again. In which year did Damon Hill win his driver's championship, and how many championships does Damon Hill have? Do, 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 do. Who's going to be the first person to get on the board? Who's going to be the first person to get on board? Remember, you're playing for a $25 or $50 gift card, Visa. Spend it anywhere you want. They know I'm good for the money. It looks like we got some food. That front wing might be damaged on Lewis Hamilton's car. He is cutting the corners close. He's pushing the limits, baby. Let's go. Listen, in which year did Damon Hill win his driver's championship, and how many does he have? Anybody can participate in kickback quality trivia. You just have to answer with a super chat. You got to answer with a super chat. Anybody can participate. Anybody in the live chat can participate in kickback quality trivia. What do we got? Paul says 96 and 1, and he is right. Paul Kozlowski is first on the board with 1 point. Yo, Paul said, y'all, anybody can play. Let me show y'all how to play. Paul, you got your first point. Paul right there is on the board with 1. Who is going to let this man run away with it? Wildcat, 96-1 title. Wildcat coming in just shy, just short. Perez dad up there looking on. Big shout to Daddy Perez, man. He's cool, upstanding character. Yes, kickback quality trivia. Damon Hill, 1996, and he only has 1 driver's championship. Will I am, you a little slow, bro. What's going on, Will? You going to let these boys show you up? Will, 96 and 1, correct. Wildcat, both correct. Everybody's correct. The only difference is Paul beat y'all to the finish line. He beat y'all to the finish line, which means his answering questions must have 300 kilometers an hour, beating y'all in trap speed to the question. All right, here we go, because we still got some time. I'm going to ask another question. Who's going to get it? All right, here we go. So Paul's got that. Paul is first on the board for kickback quality. The clock has not reset yet. I will show you. We still have time before we get into Q2. Your drivers who dropped off and that got eliminated is Sargent, all of Haas, Joe, and Perez, of course, gifted somebody, and it looks like he gifted DeVries. Had Perez not been off the track, DeVries indeed would be one of those 5 drivers. Cars are starting to enter the track, and I'm going to ask one more question. Here we go. In what year was Ayrton Senna left off the official Formula One drivers list? In what year was Senna left off the official's Formula One drivers list? Ooh, we got to see. You know, we had to have a Senna question. Come on now. 15 minutes on the clock. Drivers will start entering the track. In what year was Senna left off the Formula One officials drivers list? Who wants to get it? Is Paul going to come in? Don't let me know. Is Paul about to clean sweep y'all like Denver did Lakers? Is that what Paul about to do? Will, where you at, bro? Wildcat, where you at? Anybody can answer these questions. Anybody can get the money. Anybody can have the $50 or $25 Visa gift card. Anybody can win. Last time Freak Dogs Flair won, he got $50. Who's on? The clock hasn't even started yet. We on right here. Paul, yes, he is right again, back to back. 1990, Paul getting another one. Wildcat, 1990 correct. 1984 is incorrect. Paul is up 2 points. Paul is up 2 points right now. Y'all about to let this man get away with a clean sweep. Mary Beanie also getting into the fight. Galacticus, where you at? You used to be in the fight. Blue Diva, Derwin Hill, anybody. D-Spec Garage, anybody can win. Anybody can play. Anybody can play. Those are two questions. Right now, Paul is up 2-0. Nobody else has gotten on the board. Somebody can steal these questions. If you're faster than Paul, you can do like Freak Dogs went and go on a 3 streak and win it all out. 4 or 5 people are already on the board, and Freak Dogs come out of nowhere and just claims the win. Out of 0 points, somebody already had, like 3 people had 2, 1 person had 1. Freak Dogs came and claimed it. Paul is on a roll today. 2-0. 2-0. We will ask our next questions between Q2 and Q3. So be ready for that, because Q3, you know what's up. I'm eating honey buns. Q3, you know I'm eating my snack. So, you know you're going to hear the munching and the smack because I'm eating my snacks. All right, so let's go right there. 14 minutes, 56 seconds on the clock. Lewis Hamilton is coming out of the pits. Several other drivers are coming out of the pits. Drivers right now that are in fear of not making it. Ocon, Piastri, Gasly, Bottas, and De Vries. Nothing will save you now unless somebody else happens to have another incident, which then that might take you into savings grace and take you into Q3. But right now, it's going to be hard-earned. Q2 is where it's hard-earned to make it into Q3. Usually teams and drivers not making so many mistakes that they made in free practice in Q1, they usually start getting bit more beat on the track. And like I said, remember what I said. I propose that as far as free practice comes, if we're at a circuit or at a track that it's been on there for over 3 years, then it goes by, you get one session, one free practice session. Tomorrow we do a quali. But if it's a track that hasn't been on the calendar for a while or not at all, we go ahead, you get 3 free practice. Next year is your second year. We drop off free practice, and then we keep dropping off till you get to 1. That's what I think. Right there, De Vries at the top, but still not out enough. And there he goes, sinking down further. Right now, AlphaTauri as a team look like they might not make it out of Q2. It is still early. We got 13 minutes and 48 seconds on the clock. Max Verstappen, Carlos Sainz, and Lance Stroll at the top of the board right now, top 3. Russell and Hamilton together coupled at 4 and 5. What would a W14 be? And where will it be by Q3? That's what we also want to know. I want to see if Charles is going to be the quali king, pull it out, start at the top of the grid at least tomorrow. At some point in time, he's going to suffer the Max Verstappen fate. The RB19 is going to take Max there. I don't think the Ferrari's fast enough to stay away, but if we do see that, then maybe Ferrari have made some progress, and we will see if they can make it out of there. We're on board with Max Verstappen right now. He's going to do what he always does, is lay a hot lap around the track. And right there, I will also show you we got trap speeds. Yuki Tsunoda in Sector 1 with 223 kilometers an hour. K-Mag in Sector 2 with 207 kilometers an hour. Russell coming across the finish line is 274 kilometers an hour. And Carlos Sainz with 286 kilometers an hour. Running up some speed. We haven't seen 300 yet. Will we see it? I don't know, but the Ferrari's pretty close there at 286 kilometers an hour with the trap speed. We'll see if somebody can get that 300. Will Monaco yield that? I doubt it. I don't know about that. So right there, right now, we're trying to see if anything's going to change. Nothing has changed right now. Norris just dropped off in there. Pia is number 8. Lando Norris is number 11th. If things don't change, Stroll will be in there. So we're going to see what happens. But the drop-off zone is changing. But it looks like AlphaTauri is seeming to kind of wade in the water there. They kind of wading in the water there. Albon sitting at the bottom of that list, might not make it out of Q2. Lewis Hamilton right now on a lap. Alonso Russell pops the number 2 2 in the W14B coming through. Russell pops to number 2. Verstappen is still holding on to that number 1 nice and strong with the RB19. Carlos Sainz drops because Lewis Hamilton goes to number 3. Mercedes Oh, Charles says, not so quick, young buddies. I'm going to take number 2, and Charles pops to number 2. So there we go. The Ferrari boys try. Ooh, that was almost rough. Alonso looking like he almost got that car loose. Almost. Let's see what. Oh, my goodness. What is going on? Are pigs falling from heaven when Ocon pops in number 2? 11 minutes and 30 seconds left in Q2. Alonso saying, that's what I do. I'm doing what I'm doing because I'm confident this weekend. I want my race win. Alonso popping to number 2 right behind Max Verstappen. Listen, anything shy of mechanical error is not going to derail RB19 unless Max makes a mistake as a driver and puts that car into the wall. The RB19 is going to win this race. Gasly saying, I may be full of gas, but every now and then I could be on the gas, and he pops in at number 2, pushing Alonso to number 3. Therefore, right now, pushing Mercedes is back to 10 and 11. Hamilton is in fear of not making it at the top of that list. Albon's still at the bottom of that list. Things might not change. De Vries changing places with Stroll, sinking down to meet his teammate at 13 and 14. Oh, Alpine and AlphaTauri, what are y'all going to do with these people? Alpine got something going on special right now. AlphaTauri got something going on horrible right now. Gasly, hey, do what you do. I would like to see if you're going to do something better than that. Like, can you at least push Alpine a little bit further? I think Alpine right now is like, Gasly really didn't do that much for us. You know, hey, he's okay. He's an okay driver, but we'll see what happens. Right here, we got Stroll on another lap. All right. Stroll on another lap. Hamilton falling now again back to the drop-off zone. Russell just at the top of that drop-off zone at number 10. Bottas at number 9, which, you know, they've been pretty much non-existent, like I said, as a team. Damn. Traffic is in the way. I'm telling you, they need to do... Listen, qualifying needs to... If Monaco is going to stay on the track and we have to, like, grow through this crap... They need to make some changes to the format of qualifying because these drivers are having their lap times heavily impacted by traffic, and it indeed is not boding well for them. So Monaco, you listen, y'all need to make some changes as far as how you're going to carry out qualifying because this right here is ridiculous. It's getting annoying for me. So I know if it's annoying for me, it's definitely annoying for the drivers. Nothing's changed right now. Verstappen, Gasly, Alonso, Ocon. Welcome Alpine to the top 5 chart. I don't know how long you'll stay there, but while you're here, I like to congratulate you, give you your flowers while you're there, all right? Russell, Hamilton, yellow sector, green sectors, none of those are purple. So I'm not expecting any of those to take them into the top 3 on this run, but we will see I don't know. I can't say that because you got Gasly and Ocon up there, so maybe somebody can get in there where Gasly is and push him on down and see what happens. Lewis Hamilton and Alonso coming around that track with some fire on those wheels. They are coming around that track for real, and he's about to run into traffic with the Ferrari. Alonso is, unless that Ferrari managed to get out of the way, which it did. So he's going to cross the line anyway. Where does Alonso sit with that one? Comes across the line blazing. Where does he sit? Nowhere. All right, nowhere. He still sits there. We still got Verstappen, Gasly, and Alonso top 3. Yuki right now is in 15th. He might not make it. We got 8 minutes left, and he does a major lockup, getting that lap time deleted. Not like it was the best lap time anyway that he could have had, but him putting smoke out on the track, getting some nice flat spots in those tires. Oh, that flat spot is really nice. Those plural, those flat spots are really nice, Yuki. Good job, buddy. Good job on that. All right, here we go. Let me see top chat. Live chat, what we got going on. Boom, we will have some more quality kickback trivia questions between Q2 and Q3. I'm pretty sure our winner will be determined then, and if not, I will go into Q3 asking quality questions. Mercedes looks like they are pulling in. They're going to wheel that car and make some changes. Right now, the Ferrari boys are coupled up at 5 and 6, and the McLaren boys are coupled up at 7 and 8. Lewis Hamilton at 9, Russell in 11th. He has 7 minutes to prove himself better than that and get up out of there. And see what happens. Bottas still hanging on top 10. So that's something to say. Bottas doesn't have a teammate. He's in the Alfa Romeo. They've been kind of like really non-existent. And He's in 10th right now. So he looking like he's solid to make it into Q3. So we'll see if that continues. But right now, nobody's pushing Bottas out of there. So we'll see what happens with that. Right here you go. Verstappen, Alonso, Gasly. Those are your top three. Your next three are Ocon, Sainz, and Leclerc. Big shout out to Jesse James Bell. Hey now, Jay and the gang, bring back single car quad. Yo, Jay, we were just talking about that. Me and Paul were just saying that, yo, they need to go ahead and bring back one-shot quality. OSQ this thing, man. OSQ it up. For real, I'm trying to tell y'all. Jesse James Bell thinking like the rest of us geniuses. One-shot quality Monaco. Monaco's traffic is horrible. These drivers are having a horrible time doing it. I got to give big shout out to Jesse James Bell. Let me give him the dab, and let me give him the 44 flag. For real. Welcome back, fam. I hope everything is good with you and your family. Big shout out. So, yeah, they got to do something to change that. Right now, nothing changing right here. We got Verstappen, Alonso, Gasly. Verstappen laying down purple sectors. Don't forget, get your purple sectors collection. You know, I ain't mad at him trying to do the best way he could live, living my best life out here. Lewis Hamilton looking like he's trying to come around on another one. Gonna see what he could do with this. This is Russell. Russell's coming around on another one. Gonna see what Russell will do. Right now, Russell is sitting in 11th. He's in fear of not making it into Q3. Let's see if he can get up out of there, that drop-off zone, and continue his stint into Q3 and at least finalize a top 10 position for the grid tomorrow. If not, he'll be in that bottom 10 as he might not make it out of there. So we'll see what's going on right now. He's running about 186, 171 kilometers an hour, backs back down to 150 kilometers an hour. Now he's up to 227 kilometers an hour, backs back down to 89 kilometers, even as low as 70, back up to 153 kilometers that fast. This is a Formula One car for you. 49, 46 kilometers an hour. Now kicking it back up to 100, now back down to 80 kilometers an hour, 120 kilometers an hour, back down to 80 kilometers an hour. These are the speed variable changes as he's trying to make it around Monaco. 233, 244, 250, 260, 270, 283 kilometers an hour, back down to 150, 140, 190 kilometers, 70, 60, 80 kilometers an hour, 140, back up to 180, 200 kilometers an hour, 220, now backing down to 180, 190, 200. Variable changes all the way around Monaco so you can get some sense of how the speed is going and coming to these drivers. And at this point in time, he's going to try to max it out. And boom, he's backing off. And let's see what he's got. Does he have enough to get out of the drop-off zone spot? How did you like that kilometer play by play DRS wing? Oh, Russell takes himself with that run with all the variable kilometers an hour that he had to number 3 on the list, getting out of the drop-off zone, pushing Lewis Hamilton into the drop-off zone. Right now, we got Lewis Hamilton, Albon, Stroll, De Vries, and Yuki Tsunoda all in fear of not making it into Q3, where the chips get pushed to the center of the table, and Lewis Hamilton says, not too fast. I'm going to push my old teammate Bottas into the trash can. Damn, that was rough. Woo, that was rough. So right now, our top 3, Verstappen, Alonso, and Russell, that's quite the pairing up there, because some people call Russell the Max 2.0. People call Alonso salty balls, and people call Max Verstappen Crash Verstappen, which he hasn't crashed a lot, so I'm just going to call him Cost Verstappen, Cost Cap Capping. All right, so that's what we got. Also, NBA champion shirts will be available on the Wolfpack swag store really soon. NBA champ shirts will be available on the Wolfpack swag store really soon, all right? So if you haven't been there, go there, check out some of the merch, order some of the merch, all right? Check that out. All right, right now we got Charles trying to do his thing. As a matter of fact, what I will do, you can click that link down below for the products that you do see pinned and check it out. Sean Wright just gifted somebody a Wolfpack membership, and it looks like Zitundes is the beneficiary of the membership. Congratulations, Sean White. Big shout out to you sharing the love, blessing somebody with a Wolfpack membership. Make sure you get in the Discord. Listen, if you have a green badge icon, you need to connect with me in the Discord so I can send you, Lewis Hamilton coming by that wall, something crazy. He crazy right now. He pushing the limits. He on that wall like a pillow, like a side sleep pillow. Damn. He almost, man, he is pushing that car to the limits. I think Lewis right now is like, yo, either I'm going to break it or make it. Monaco wasn't the best track for us to bring updates anyway. I'm going to break it or I'm going to make it. That's how he's going right now. That's what he's up to right now. Jeez Louise, Lewis Hamilton, please don't hurt him, Hammer. Don't hurt him. Okay, right there, we got to switch up. Lewis Hamilton back into the drop-off. Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso at top 2. Russell going back down to 4. Alpine is coupled together at 5 and 6. Yuki at number 7. Leaving De Vries like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, they brought you in like you was going to lead this camp, but I'm Yuki Tsunoda, and I'm going to lead it. De Vries at 15. Yuki at 7. What's going on? De Vries, you got to get your life together, bro. De Vries got to get his life together. He broke and he need to get fixed. I keep trying to tell y'all this. He broke and he need to get fixed. Lando hitting the wall, going into the pits. That Triple Crown livery might not make it into Q3. Where's Pia? Pia is still on track, Will. Pia is still on track. By the way, I just wanted to let Will know, if you didn't know, Oscar Piastri is still on track. So he's looking like he may make it into Q3. What we got to say about that? And here it goes. Lando looking like he clipped that wall as he was coming through the chicane, or is it later than that? And no, oh man, Lando, there was no, oh my goodness, bro. Like clipping that wall, he tore up the front wing, all of that. So right now, we said it. Indeed, Lando might be blessing somebody. Lando might bless somebody with an opportunity to make it in Q3. If somebody can overcome that time and Lando does not make it back on track, somebody might have been blessed, like Sean White blessed somebody with a Wolfpack membership. Somebody might be getting blessed to make it into Q3. The cars are creeping and crawling. 53 seconds left in Q2. They falling. I'm trying to say this is what's going on. They creeping and crawling around the record right now. Lewis Hamilton is on the radio. What is he saying there? Saying nothing right now. They're trying to give each other a little bit of space. They want to go ahead and give them some space out there so they can go on a hot lap, and Hamilton is off on a lap, probably, hopefully, to warm these tires up a bit more. Nope, he's flying. He's flying right now. So we're going to see what kind of lap time he lays down. Right now, Lewis Hamilton is about to try to send it priority postal mail. DRS wing is open, as you see indicated right there on the thing. And we will see if he can get out of trouble and make it into Q3 with the W14B. And that ain't a rhyme that I'm trying to make. So we're going to see what's popping and what's going tall. All right, y'all. This is where it's going. This is where the magic's going to get ready to start happening. We got 9 seconds left in Q2. We about to ask some more kickback quality trivia questions. Right now, Paul Skolowski is in the winner's seat. He's in the lead. 2 questions, 2 points. He only needs 1 more to win. Somebody has to beat him out if you want to win it. If not, Paul's going to get the opportunity to spend for a $50 or $25 gift card. Nick DeVries making it to the top in 11th, and that's just the top of the drop-off zone. Lewis Hamilton is in 12th. We're going to see where he comes in with this hot lap. We'll see what happens. Kickback quality trivia questions are coming. Woo, I'm getting excited right now. I'm starting to get hungry. About to get ready for my honey bun. Honey bun coming. Honey bun coming. Let's go. Let's see what happens. Right now, Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso still at the top. Russell still hanging on to that 4th spot. Yuki Tsunoda going up to number 8, getting pushed down by Ocon in number 7. And Sainz is in number 6, not joining his partner up there, at least in the top 3 at all in that Ferrari. The Lando and Pia are collected together at 9 and 10th. Will they make it into Q3? We will have to see. Pia falling to 11th. Oh, my Lord. Lewis Hamilton making it to 5, getting out of trouble right there. No time left on the clock. Let's see who is not making it to Q3. Could it be Pia? At least he made it longer than Logan Sargent, but Pia might not make it into Q3. I was hoping I would have that to brag on, but he might not make it. Damn it, he might not make it. Nick DeVries is not making it at all. He is done. I'm telling you, this is so annoying watching Monaco right now with like the qualifying. Like these drivers are being heavily impaired by traffic that Monaco is just exciting and promoting. It looks like our final 5 might be Piastri, DeVries, Albon, Stroll, and Bottas. Looks like that's what our final 5 is going to be. We're going to see right now. Lando, even though having that impact, making the number 10, just saving himself, possibly making it to Q3. All right, so right now what we have is Verstappen, Leclerc, Alonso, Russell, Hamilton, Gasly, Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, and Norris looking like they all might make it into Q3 right now. That's what it looks like we have right there on the board. We're going to see what goes on. Nobody out there running and all the cars back in the pit. So, yes, this is what we have. The drop-off is done. Piastri not making it into Q3. De Vries not making it into Q3. Albon not making it into Q3. Stroll not making it into Q3. And we talked about Stroll and Alonso with them pairing. He's not making it. And Bottas is not making it into Q3. He held on as long as he could. Congratulations, Bottas. You did good being out there by yourself. Stroll, you're going to need to pick it up if you're going to help Alonso and Aston Martin fight in the Constructors Championship because that type of placement is not going to help. You're going to need to do more placement like Russell and Hamilton or Hamilton and Russell are doing, coupled more together in top positions, collecting more of those points as you can. When you have drivers that spread out, you got Alonso 3 and Stroll 14, he's out of points. That's no help. You got Leclerc 2nd, Sainz 7th. That's a little bit of help, but it ain't much, but it's still a little bit of help running his top 10 points. And then when you got Yuki doing his thing and De Vries not doing a damn thing this season, I mean, what are we doing here? De Vries, man, you supposed to be all that in a bag of chips when you came in. Let's go. Kickback trivia, quality questions. You need to answer with a super chat, all right? You need to answer with a super chat, and you need to be fast on that button. All right, so the first question, next question we have. What year did James Hunt win his Drivers' Championship? What year did James Hunt win the Formula One Drivers' Championship? Anybody can answer. Anybody can win this money. Anybody can get on the board. Right now, Paul has 2. Are y'all going to let him clean sweep y'all like Denver did the Lakers? I don't know. But right now, the question is, what year did James Hunt win the Formula World Championship? Who's going to answer? Who's going to get it? Who's going to get this? Let's go. Anybody can answer. Just answer with a super chat. You got it. Just answer. Let's see what you're going to do. What year? Sean Wright gifting somebody else another Wolfpack membership. Big shout out. Listen. Yes, Will I Am 76. You got to answer with a super chat. Will gets on the board. He now has 1 point. He is 1 point behind Paul. Will is on the board. Paul is 76, just shy, 1 too late of doing a clean sweep. Will finally gets on the board. Wildcat finally right there. Wildcat, you got to be fast, bro. You're almost there. Just click a little faster, bro. Wildcat getting on the board, not on the board, but also answering the right question. And Wildcat, honestly, think about if Wildcat had been faster, he would have 3 points and it might be close up. 0-83, 71 is not the right answer. Galacticus is correct. 76. Mr. J is correct. 76. Okay, here we go. Here's the next question. Before we get into Q3, here's the next question. Pay attention. Pay attention, everybody. Here is the next question. Pay attention. Which F1 driver has the most consecutive championship wins, and how many did they accumulate in that streak? Which Formula One driver has the most consecutive championship wins, and how many championships did they accumulate in that streak? I need the driver, and I need how many chips in that streak. Come on. Let's go. We still got time before Q3 starts. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds before I eat my honey bun. Who's going to get this one right? Which driver has the most consecutive championship wins, and how many were in that streak? Two-part answer, 2-part question. 2 answers are needed. The driver and how many championships in that streak. The driver and how many championships in that streak. Come on, let's go. Come on, let's get it. Yes, Will coming up. Musa, no, it was not Seb. It is there. It was not Vettel. It is not Mike. Yeah, Wildcat, bro, you've been on point. Wildcat, you on point. Will beating it out to tie it up with Paul. 2-2. 2-2. It is 2-2 with Will and Paul. Oh, my gosh. The next one of them, a Wildcat might get faster and start answering up. We got 12 minutes on the clock for qualifying in Q3. We got 12 minutes on the clock. We are going to take this thing right through qualifying until we have a winner. Right through qualifying until we have a winner. No cars on track yet. All right, here we go for the next question. Now we have Will 2-2. Will and Paul tied at 2-2. Either one of them, they get the next question unless Wildcat steals it, 083 steals it, or Malachi steals it, or anybody steals it, they will close this out. Which driver has won championships with the most different constructors? Which driver has won championships with the most different constructors? I don't want you to name the constructors. I do have the constructors here. But I need to know which driver has won championships with the most different constructors. Oh, my goodness. I should make it a 2-part question, but I'm not going to make it that hard. I'm not going to make it that hard, but I will give you the constructors after. Which driver has won the most different championships with different constructors? All right. Ooh, this is going back. Ooh, somebody getting it, but they ain't answering right, so they ain't getting no points. Oh, my gosh, somebody just gave y'all the answer. They just gave y'all the answer for free. He just gave y'all the answer for free. Who's going to get this? Oh, I'm trying to see. Oh, Will wins it. Will comes out of nowhere and steals it. But no, Jesse James Bell, pros, Fangio, Wildcat, you had every question right, bro. Wildcat had every question right. You were just too slow on the button. Will I Am says he is a 4-time winner. Will close it out. It is Fangio, and it was with Alfa Romeo, Maserati, Mercedes, and Ferrari. And the clock has not started. He beat that just in time. 11 minutes and 59 seconds. Clock just started on Q3. Will has now won 4 kickback quality trivias. He will spin tomorrow for a 50 or 25 Visa gift card. Shout out to Will winning it. Will winning it with 3. Let me go ahead and make my notes so I can make sure that we go ahead and spin for Will's gift card. Got it right here, Will. Make sure I put it right here so we do not forget. Will be spinning for a $25 or $50 gift card tomorrow. We are starting Q3 as it speaks right now with 11 minutes on the clock. Freak Dogs Flair says congrats to Will. Freak Dogs Flair also winning several kickback quality trivias, collecting $75 worth of Visa gift cards. Will is going to have now over $100 worth of Visa Wolfpack gift cards because he has now won 4 quality kickback trivias, giving him right now he's only collected $25 each time, so he's $75. Will he get that 50 like Freak Dogs Flair tomorrow, putting him well over that $100 mark? Big shout out to Will. All right, man, I got my note right here. Will be spinning for that gift card tomorrow. Big shout out to everybody playing kickback quality trivia. Wildcat was so close. He had every answer right. He just wasn't fast enough. You got to be faster than that. Paul almost winning it, coming in with a tie with Will. One more question, he would have stolen from Will. And anybody like Freak Dogs Flair has been known to come from the back and win it all. That was a nice one. That was a nice one. So I'm going to cross those questions off so we don't ask them again. I got 2 pages of questions. We will be here again for the next Quality Watch, and we will play trivia again tomorrow. Congratulations, Will. You'll be spending for your gift card, bro. Take those questions off the list. Bow. Put those to the side for the next kickback quality trivia. And you know what time it is for me. It's honey bun time. Boo, honey bun time for me. Let's go. Q3 is on the road. We are on the board with Q3 right now. So right now we got Verstappen, Alonso, Gasly, Ocon, Tsunoda, and let's just go with the top 3. Top 3 right now, Verstappen, Leclerc, and Alonso at the top 3. That's what we got right now. Who's going to claim this pole position? Right now, Max Verstappen has been just consistently in control since he's been in that top spot, all right? He has not dropped it off. He's not trying to give it up, so I don't know if he's going to give it up or if somebody's going to take it from him. The only thing that I can see happening where Max – ooh, this one got a lot of honey in it too. Only thing I can see where Max Verstappen literally – does not make it to keep pole is if he makes a mistake, and I don't think he's gonna make a mistake at this point. So y'all better get on your horses. You better get on your horses. You better find whatever you need to find and dial up some performance, because Max Verstappen ain't giving it up easy. I can tell you that crap right now. Right now. Oh, Alonso says, I'll take that. Alonso popping to the top of the board. Mr. Confident this weekend saying, it's my race win and I want it. Beating Max Verstappen out temporarily as of right now with 8 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock. We're going to see what takes place. Will I Am says, thanks, everyone. Pia won this time, Jay. Only this time, bro. We still got a race tomorrow, so we'll see what happens. Holy crap. Leclerc from Ferrari saying, I'm going to get some of that and push Max down to 3. We got Alonso, Leclerc, and oh, shit. Sainz says, I'm coming up to join the club. I am a Ferrari boy. We got Alonso, Sainz, and Charles, top 3, pushing Max Verstappen to number 4. I do not believe that's going to last long, but hey, y'all better be excited for your drivers while it does. It's a lot of honey on this honey bun. Oh my goodness. This is getting good. Right now we got Ocon going in the pits. I got to give credit to Alpine not only making it with Ocon to Q3, but Ocon in the top 5 right now. Gasly, Gasly is where he is, but He's in the top 5, and Gasly right there. Alpine, good job. Russell's on a flying lap right now. We're going to see if he's going to get out at 9. Hamilton is in 7. Yuki. Big shout out to Yuki at number 8, y'all. Give Yuki a hand, man. Yuki out here working this season. Yuki proving himself worthy this season. Got Russell with the DRS wing crack. Remember, he's a number 9, trying to get out of 9, join that top 5. They want to start top 5 on the grid. I don't know if Mercedes want to start down that low on the grid, but it would be good to see. Oh, Russell going to number 4. Let's go. Pushing Max Verstappen to 5. Oh, my goodness. Max must be trying to play one of the broken hypocrite games. Max must be chilling, and he going to go and lay a hot lap before this closes out. If he doesn't, I'm going to be concerned that maybe there's some issues with his car. Yo, Alonso at the top of the boards, man. Alonso might be for real sniffing a race win. That's going to be crazy. That's going to be crazy confidence builder for him and Aston Martin. For real, for real. I mean, what's going on here? Nobody want to change. Nobody want to get that number 3 spot. The Ferrari boys at 2 and 3. Alonso in front of them. I don't know if Alonso might have enough. These Ferrari boys might be running. Will Alonso have enough to fend off the 2 Ferrari cars? That's what I want to know. That might be something crazy to see. We know Max Verstappen and RB19 is going to work his way through there. But where are the Ferrari and Aston Martin going to be by the time Max works his way through there? And also, I want to see how long it's going to take Perez to come from 20 to wherever he may be on the grid. Also, we don't know. He might indeed end up starting from the damn pit lane or the garage. We'll see what happens. And there he goes. Max Verstappen, top of the chart. I told you, can't count him out. You can't count him out. Top of the chart right now. Max Verstappen claiming that number 1 spot back from Alonso. Let him hold it for him. Woo, Lewis Hamilton cutting that wall close. He on a hot one right now, but no purple sectors right now. But we will see what he's going to do overall. He's coming around that main straight. Let's see what happens when he crosses that finish line. Boo! Let's go. Let's get it. Where's Lewis Hamilton now with the fitted? Lewis Hamilton, number 3, baby. Let's go, Lewis. Hammer time. Top 3, Verstappen, Alonso, and Hamilton. And that's a card to have. Top 3, that is a nice card. Verstappen, Alonso, and Hamilton. Oh, yeah, it's some diciness up there. That's some diciness going on up there. All right, so who's going to be the next to try to pop it up? Norris trying to make his hot run, see if he can get a... Oh, my gosh. Ocon says, hold up, wait a minute. It's 3 minutes. Let me put some sauce in it. Ocon said, I want some of that number 1 pole position, too. Yum, 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 yum. Let me snack on that. He said, let me snack on that for a minute, Max. Hold up. Let me snack on that. Ocon going and getting the number 1 position for a second. Wait a minute. What we say? 1/11. Let's go. Let's go. This is what I'm talking about. So, of course, you know that pushes Lewis Hamilton back to 4th. But like I said, Mercedes top 5 finishes. If they can, get a grid position top 5, that's saying something. Ferrari boys fall to 5 and 6 right now with Gasly. Gasly, what are you going to do about this, bro? Ocon is showing you up, man. All this traffic at Monaco is ridiculously horrible. Yes. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what this is going to end like. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Who's it going to be? Would it be crazy if Ocon actually ended up a pole position sitter? You imagine his head is going to be so big with that long string body. It's going to look like a big helium balloon. And he got every right to feel that way. If Ocon closes out Q3 on pole, oh my gosh, that is going to be the talk of the paddock for at least this weekend. This is going to be crazy. Monaco will indeed be voting itself off the calendar. I don't think. Leclerc, Sainz, yellow sector. Sainz is not doing enough. He's probably going to fall short definitely this time around. Right now, Charles even has a purple sector in 2. Alonso has a purple sector in 1. Alonso's going crazy right now. Me and Musa were talking about this in the Discord. Like, I don't know about great. Maybe legend, maybe, but Alonso is a damn good driver. I'm going to tell you that. He is out here cooking. Alonso is out here cooking like he is confident. Let's say if he lays down a sector 2 purple. Leclerc to the top of the boards saying, this is my house. Leclerc said, this is my house. Show me something. He said, show me something. Ocon, you tripping, think you going to come in my house in Monaco, and you don't think I'm going to lay down a lap to get a number 1? Show me. Mary Beanie said, told you all, Lewis want to win 1.114. He going to need to do more than that, Mary Beanie. He going to need to do more than that. He needs to get up there 1.11. Alonso says, damn it, young buck, I might be the oldest, most highest attendance driver on the grid, but I'm confident in this emerald green car, and I want pole position so I can get my race win. Alonso popping to the top of the charts, pushing Leclerc back. Max Verstappen now in 5th position. 5th position. Let's go. Sainz, what are you going to do? Ocon getting spicy up in here. Ocon trying to say, hey, I clipped that corner and I hit Gasly on purpose, and I'm damn sure going to make sure I'm top 3 or top 1 on purpose. Let's get it. This is going crazy right now. They are going wild bananas out here right now. Monaco might not be that track, but these drivers are laying down some hot laps, and I'm loving that. Let's go. Max Verstappen, no purple sectors, all green right now. All green sectors right now. Will he have enough when he closes this out in order to get pole position back? Right now, he sits 5th on the track, and that little wobble with that wall contact might not have did him great coming in. We're going to see what he does. He lays down oh my goodness, Max Verstappen doing what Max Verstappen does in Max Verstappen fashion, laying down the pole position, taking it back from Alonso. Alonso going number 2, Leclerc number 3, Ocon number 4, and that's a lot going for Ocon with Alpine. Congratulations. Not best of the rest in constructors, but best of the rest for this qualifying session. Sainz in 5, Hamilton in 6, Gasly in 7, Russell in 8, Tsunoda in 9, and Norris in 10. That was some crazy crap. Closing out the Monaco qualifying Q3 session. Oh my, that was entertaining. This is why Monaco is great. OG Zilla, I'm going to say this. Monaco might be a great circuit, but they outdated. But I'm also going to say this. They need to reformat things because people is all in their way. But you're right. That was some epic showdown right there to close us out on a qualifying session. If I say so myself, I ain't going to hate when you need to appreciate. I got to appreciate what we just saw right there. That was that back and forth was epic. That's what we want to see even on race day if we could see something like that, which we're not. But even if we could, that would be epic to see. Oh, my goodness. So right there, ladies and gentlemen, Wolfpack fam, viewers, subscribers, click that like button, hit subscribe, click the notification button. That is what you have. Max Verstappen getting pole position, putting himself in a prime position to run away out front, being a front runner as he has been in RB19. Alonso being very confident, almost having it. But right there, I mean, just 800ths of a second right there is crazy. Hundredths of a second. Alonso coming in 2, and Charles saying, I was trying to make sure I got it, but I didn't. But he's top 3, so we'll see what Ferrari can do with that, especially since they're only split by Alpine car and Ocon. How long can Ocon hold on to that number 4 position fighting with those Ferraris? And then he's going to fall victim to the Mercedes in 6 and 8 as his teammate is trapped between Mercedes at 7. Alpine likely will find themselves in a few laps in the race tomorrow, push back to 9 and 10. We'll see what happens with that. But right there, what you all just saw was very entertaining. That was indeed very entertaining. Galactic is RB as fast as have to give props to Max. I'm telling you, that RB19 is a beast. It's a beast. It is, but Mercedes, Aston Martin is saying Aston Martin making this deal with Honda is saying this is what's keeping us back right now. Now that we have a driver that can take our car there, we need the power unit. Will Alonso be there when they get this power unit? Will Stroll be coupled with another teammate that might be even better than Alonso to get them that power unit? We got there are several drivers on the grid that might be out of contract by then. Who will it be? Will it be Alonso? Will it be somebody else? Jesse James Bell says, who's going to win Indy 500? That's a good question. That's a good question, too. Hey, man. That was good stuff. That was good stuff, everybody. So listen, there's your, there's your qualifying classifications right there. Your top 10, Verstappen, Alonso, Leclerc, Ocon, Sainz, Hamilton, Gasly, Russell, Tsunoda, and Norris. This was another epic kickback quali watch. Big shout out to Win for winning quali trivia. Will be spending tomorrow for a $50 or $25 gift card. Be here to see that. We also indeed have a new VIP member that's going to be gifted the VIP box. Be here for that live tomorrow as we will have finale lap. Okay. Hey, other than that, you know what I say. Be safe, peace and love. I had a honey bun to eat, but that wasn't nearly enough. I'm about to go get me some breakfast in, all right? Love you all. See you all live, maybe even later today for updates video, which we may wait. I may wait and see if some news come out about Perez so I can include that in there. Let me go ahead and get everybody to hit the like button before you leave. Hit the like button on the live before you leave. Other than that, I'm going to see you later, and I'm going to see you live race day. Peace.